Hello boys and girls, today I'm going to show you how to draw a bunch of different crystals. So we're going to start off with a simple one first, and what you're going to do is you are going to draw a little triangle without the bottom, two lines coming off of that, vertical lines, and then you're connecting those lines shut with another triangle missing that line there. Then you're going to draw two lines coming out of the point on both sides, make them a little longer than the pointed part. And you're going to connect it closed, and you're going to take this point here over to the edge, this point here over to the edge. Then you can draw some lines connecting these, so I'm connecting from the triangle down to the other triangle. There is one. Let me show you a different type of gem, but very similar. You can just draw a line coming from the middle, and then a little V connecting it closed, and then a line in between. Next one, let's draw a more complicated one. So basic form here. And what you're going to draw is a line going over, go down with a V, and then over to the edge. Go over, up with a V, and over to the edge. You're going to connect these two together. And then from here up to the point, from here up to the point, from here down to the point, from here down to the point. And if you want, you can add some lines over here for the gem. Next one, same basic shape, but now your lines are going to go a little more diagonally rather than vertically, so it's slanting in. A V on the edge there, and then I'm going to draw a V here from one point to the other side, connect this down to the point at the bottom, and I'm going to draw a line from here over here somewhere, and somewhere here I'm going to draw a line over to the edge there. And if you want to make it look even cooler, you could draw a line coming up from the edge here, go over to the edge to make a little small triangle, and then the same thing on the other side to make it a little smaller triangle. So this is like a multifaceted or a multi-sided crystal there. One more crystal like this, and then I'll show you how to do a diamond. So I'm going to make this one a little bigger, so I have a big V. And I'm connecting it with my V at the bottom. Now this one's a little different. So you're going to start here, you're going to go over, or diagonally. Go diagonally the other way, the opposite direction. And then you're going to go up and connect to the corner diagonally. Now what you're going to do, from here, you're going to draw a line going down to your point. And here you're going to draw a line going over to that point there. If you want, you can draw a line from here, somewhere over to the side. You can add one more in there, just to make it look, once again, multifaceted. But this line should be going all the way up to the top. Okay, diamond. You're drawing a trapezoid. There's my trapezoid. Now I'm going to have one diagonal line here, and one diagonal line on the other side. Zigzag line. Really, it should go up to the top and the bottom, but I didn't do that one the best, so this one's a little sloppy. And you're going to go draw diagonal lines, or maybe not even diagonal lines, because some of them are going to be straight, from the bottom of the zigzag down to the point of the triangle. So there's my diamond. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do clusters of crystals. I'll show you two different types. So you're just drawing the basic shapes that you've already drawn. And I'm going to add some on top of it. I'm drawing the lines first of my crystals, and then adding the point on top of it. Really, you shouldn't be doing this in marker, because as you can see, Miss Miller is getting a bit sloppy. I can have some going in, add as many as you want. Now, you're going to add the line details as we did in the other areas. So you can do the line like this, or you could do the other ones. It's up to you, but you're going to fill in, maybe I'll just leave that like that, fill in this with the different types of crystals. Okay, so once you have the detail lines on there, what you're going to do is you're going to draw a bumpy line at the bottom there, and then you're just going to draw a bumpy line all the way around, like the base or the cluster of your crystals. Next one, a little more complicated. What you're going to draw is a bunch of oval-like shapes. They don't have to be perfect. You should have closed, otherwise it's not a shape and it's just a line. Okay, so now I have my oval-like shapes. You're going to start at the bottom to make this easier for you. You're going to draw a line, a vertical line from one edge of your shape and the other edge. It must be all the way over at the sides. You don't want it in too far or it's going to look like you have a mushroom. And we don't want mushrooms, we want crystals. So the edge, I said start at the bottom and work my way up because otherwise it can mess you up. Okay, so there I have my lines on there at it. And what you're going to do is you're just going to add some detail lines. So you can just have some vertical lines all over in here. It doesn't matter how many you put or where you put them. I mean, I wouldn't put too many. But this is just going to be like the edges of your crystals. Okay, now you're going to do the bottom again. So this one I'm just doing less of a wavy line and more, or less of a bumpy line and more of a wavy line, and going down and curving it, just so it looks like different chunks of rocks. So there are the crystals that you can draw. Have fun, boys and girls.